anything. It's all tied in, right? How about now, guys? Let me know. I knew I shouldn't have done this. Alright, I'm thinking maybe it's working now. Hear ya a little. Yep, you're good now. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. It's good. Yeah, so let me see. This is glitching. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna do this. And yeah. So I'm worried that I'm not gonna be able to see you guys the right way, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this. But we're gonna get started right now, guys. Okay, let's do this. So this is going up. Hey, what's up, light girl? How are you? Let's do this. Bam, bam, bam. My channel. I know I'm live. Get the chat right there. I'm worried that I'm not gonna be able to see you guys the right way, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this. But we're gonna get started right now, guys. You guys can hear me now. Okay, so I'm gonna go mute. Bam. All right, cool. House full of ladies. What's up, ladies? How's it going tonight? So today on Adam's Oracle Live, Adam's Oracle Live, that's Facebook. We're not here right now. So we're not there right now. We're on YouTube. So we are on Eye of the Oracle. I am doing new moon readings tonight for Pisces. I got a whole new setup going up, guys. Just like kind of like see the way and what we're dealing with today, guys. I hope you guys are still on. Not still on, but yeah, just having technical difficulties at the moment, right? And so it's gonna be weird not looking at things. I need to look at the top one. All right, okay, so chat only. This one hides. Yeah, okay, so here we go, guys. Bam, here's our new spread right here. How's it going? So this is Labyrinth. I want you to meet Labyrinth. This is my new oracle cloth right here. It's actually called the Naked Heart Tarot Divination Cloth and for tarot spreads, right? I consecrated it last night, made it my own, wiped it off of all energies, and connected with it. And the name that came through for this was called Labyrinth, right? So I'm thinking like how, we are all going through. I feel like we're all going through like a thing of a period of being in like a maze of trying to figure our way through life, right? And so this is very kind of like an idea of that, of like everybody has a different sense. Everybody has a different sense or a different maze that they're going through, right? Everybody has a different maze that they're going through, and every time it's somebody's different reading, it's like the way we see in those computers or in like the sci-fi movies, like when they're looking at a map and the hologram kind of like goes up in different kind of ways, right, to show like different maps or different terrains and or different obstacles in certain areas. That's the kind of idea that I want to have for Labyrinth right here. So Labyrinth will come up with a different terrain for all your different obstacles that you're not being able to see, or help you to see where they're at or what they're trying to help you do and accomplish. Because most of the time when we have problems or we're coming up against something, it's the obstacle. It's the obstacle of trying to figure out, do I go left, right, up, down? We're in a maze. We're all trying to figure out our way through life, right? So here we go. We have Labyrinth. Thank you guys for letting me introduce. I don't know what energy it is. It feels like very neutral. So thank you for letting me introduce it to you guys. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to be doing new moon spreads. So the idea of that, just to get into it again, guys, of what I'm doing tonight. If you guys want to get in line, let me know that you guys almost 80 subscribed. Ooh, I know, dude, almost 80 people subscribed within like the first 2 weeks. I'm so excited about that. My first video almost has 300 views already on it, and I'm so stoked on that. I didn't know I could get so excited about numbers. So just to work it out so you guys could follow along what the placements gonna be are for the spread. Just real quick, just so I can show you. The placement, so this is the top part of the quadrants of the areas. So this is the top, right? But the way that you're seeing it is just for the camera's sake, okay? So we have top right here, and then we have, and then it's gonna go like this, kind of like the single sliver crescent of the moon, right? So here we go. On the top, it's going to be like how you're showing up right now, because you're a boss. Yes, girl. So it's gonna be, the top is gonna be like what the first placement is gonna be like as you appear in the present moment. Then this second placement right here of what looks like to be a double-headed Pegasus is like the appreciation for being thankful for what led you to be in this present moment, right? And then we're gonna go into your third placement, which is right here next to the sword, which is our air sign right here, and this is gonna be your desire, your highest sense desire, your highest most self desire, your highest self most desire, whatever that is. It's weird to say that. All right, and then right over here in quadrant 4, or this placement right here, it's gonna be for release. Like, what do you really need to release? What's blocking you for you to receive this? Okay. And then right here in placement 5, down here in south, this is going to be about your action step. What are you going to get for your action step? Okay, how do you get there? How do you achieve the whole crescent, right? How do you achieve what your desire, where you're at, what got you there, what your desire is, what's blocking you from it, and then your action step. Okay, that's how it's going to go down. That's how the placements are going to go down. All right, what I'm going to start off with, today, guys, is going to be, let's see. I want to open it up to people that want to have their new moon spread read for them. If you guys want that, there is links in the comments that you could set that up with, where it would be like more, more personable, right? So it would be more personable. So those links are gonna be right there. I don't know about the 15-minute link right there, but kind of like maybe the 30-minute will be good enough to get a new moon spread in, right? Are you doing Dallas again? I was bummed I missed. So there we go, like that, right? And then what else? And then, guys, if you guys want to get in line to get your new moon spread read on the stream today, just let me know, and I'll put you guys in on the list. Those people that let me know that they want that and have donated to the links, and hit up those links right there. Boop, boop. Let me know, and you guys actually get bumped up to the top of the list, all right? And then new moon spreads, this is a nice little energy exchange of what we're doing tonight, having some fun. I might have a special guest a little bit later, but let's have some fun tonight. It's, what is it? It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday? No, Thursday. It's fucking Thursday. How the fuck did it get to be Thursday already? All right, okay, it's Thursday. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Let me know what you guys are up to. But to start off, what I'm going to be doing to start off is, I think I'm going to be doing fire signs first. No. Let's start off with air signs. Air signs is going to be Gemini, Libra, and Pisces, right? Or Aquarius. Let me get my little cheat sheets up that I got from Light Girl. Light Girl sent me some little cheat sheets, and I really like them. All right, while those are loading, I'm going to get started in the shuffling. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pop out chat. Bam. That goes over. Sorry, guys, just setting up my computer things. If you guys see my eyes dart over to the side, it's because I'm looking at myself on a different screen. So that's what I'm looking at. Nobody's looking at me. I'm looking at myself. Special guest, who that be? Sweet, who that be? Oh, Rachel Jane might be coming over tonight to have some. Her husband, her fiance's birthday is today, so they're gonna grab some pizza and some stuff to make cookies, and we're gonna have a nice little get together for his birthday. He's really cool. He's really nice. He's been really supportive since I moved out here to Washington, and you know you can't find cool people like that, man. All right, so let's get started, guys. So what are we doing? We're doing air signs first, okay? So these this is going to be for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your new moon spread. All right. Let me know again, guys. It is open for open call readings as well. Just let me know. Hey, I want to get in on that, and yeah, we'll do that. So tonight, the decks that we're using the classic Rider deck right here. Just gonna wake this up a little bit. Maritza, hey, what's up, Maritza? I'm just gonna wake this up a little bit. Get this going. Bam. Okay, you awake? I like to do a nice little and then one of my other decks that we have going on is we have this deck right here. We have for clarity decks. For clarity cards, we have Amo. I'm calling it Amo. This is her nice little spirit. Nice little Southern Belle energy right here out of this one. This is the Antiquities of Magic Oracle deck. Getting it out of its... So, I have a nice little... what it looks like. Nice little Victorian kind of look on it and stuff, right? That's cool. Kind of matches my ring. But I love it. The energy off of these is fucking amazing. Here is like what some of the cards look like. All right, so let's wake these up. So this first reading, this new moon spread is gonna be for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Those energies, whatever, you know, the usual. If you have any of those in your sign, whatnot, or even if the message resonates with you, you probably jump on the live at the right time to hear whatever message is meant for you to hear. All right. So if it hits you, it hits you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Wait a little bit, or the card might have a different meaning to you. Whatever the card is different or meaning to you, let that intuitionally hit you and see it and understand it. I might be saying something different, but what your intuition is telling you might be real. Might be something that you need to connect to. Okay? Hey Adam, sent payment for the penny Maritza. Light Girl, Tarot, and Sonia, if they want a reading, pay it forward. Much love. Just Flores. So who'd you pay for? Hey Adam sent payment for the Penny Maritza. For Penny Maritza. Light Girl, Tarot, and Sonia, if they want a reading, pay it forward. Much love. Oh my god. That is so... You know what? Hold on. I just want to take a minute real quick. This woman right here, Jess Flores, I've been having some of the most like coolest open conversations about divination, reading, connection, spirituality, and she is just like a light. Like she gifted me one of the decks that I couldn't find, and I was just beyond not even expecting that. I could hardly wait till it comes in till give her the first reading off of it and just have that energy of gratitude and appreciation and just imbued into that deck with that first reading, you know, and just yeah, and I just want to just say that, you know, just that is so fucking awesome. So anybody that wants to step up and take this reading, just let me know. And it's offered by Jess Flores, paying it forward. Um, and I'm gonna do air signs first, and then I'm gonna do that reading. So you guys let me know in the comments from the people that she mentioned, and I'll get on that for you guys. Okay. And one of the other decks that I have coming up for kind of like the intention that I have for this deck is called the Osho Deck, and you might have seen it, and I love the imagery on it, and it really kind of like gives you a nice little introspection idea into yourself. Like, what are your motives? What's going on within you, right? And so that kind of like gives you the idea of like that's what's going on in that idea, and so like kind of what's going on within you. So this is the Osho deck, and so if I pull this this deck out, it's gonna be primarily because of what's going on within you. Okay. All right, bam, bam, bam. And then I have Good Tarot right here, and I have an Enchanted Map Oracle deck, but I kind of want to give them a nice little rest because they've been burning some miles, man. All right, and here we go, getting some sage. Just sending much light and love your way. I don't have super chats yet. I just started the channel, so I think super chats are for monetization, or the people that monetized already. And since I just started, I don't have that yet. But you know, I have my PayPal links. They are right here for those links. If you guys want to hit those up as well, just let me know, and that gets you to the top of the list. Okay. Yes, you got it. You got it, Penny. All right, so let's do it with the air signs. Let's get started. All right. So we're gonna start it with the air signs. I'm gonna rack them up right now. Kind of like air signs. What are you gonna show me for air signs? I started thinking of the idea of like connecting to the personalities of my decks, right? Like as I'm reading more and more, like since I started the YouTube channel, I've been doing reading more and more. I've done my oracle reading on Facebook on Adam's Oracle Live, and I've only kind of like done it like once every so often, like twice a month or so. But in the last 2 weeks or so, I've done more readings than I've done in like a whole year practically. And so connecting to these cards and their personality and getting them more active with me, I've been noticing that they're all different, right? And we all know that. We know that they're all different. But the personalities have started to become more active. And my Rider deck is one of the decks that I've had for the longest, right? And it always has this nice, like, kind of like, not sass, but really like this, like, knowing energy. Like, I know. So when are we going to get to you? Kind of like this, like, confident, like, energy, right? And when I was picking it up today to put it on the table, I felt it, like, not punch me, but nudge me. And I'm like, oh, well, what would you want to be called? Like, thinking of it, asking, like, what the deck would want to be called. And right away, it was, like, Wanda. I'm like, Wanda? And I thought, like, Wanda Sykes, right? And it was like, no, like, Wanda from Marvel. I'm like, oh. And it was like, because she's a bad bitch. I'm like, all right, okay, maybe we could do that. So, just wanted to share that nice little story with you guys. All right, let's see, Jess. I just sent you a paper. All right, cool. Alrighty, guys, let's get into this. So we're gonna get into pulling the cards for air signs, and we're gonna pull them all first and get into placement, and then we're gonna reveal them and go over them. All right. So show me what is going on for air signs. Show me what's going on for air signs. We're doing all air signs right now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming in for air signs, all right? Coming in for air signs. Here we go for air signs. Show me air signs. 1, 2, 3. All right. So here we go. So the first top for air signs, this is going to be how we are showing up, all right? And then also next for how did we get here? The showing up, like having appreciation for how we got here. All right. What can we be thankful for? Like what got us here? Okay. That's that. And then understanding and coming to see what our highest self's most highest desire is. It's gonna be right there. And then right here for understanding our desire of, sorry, not desire, but what we need to release, what's blocking us. All right, is going to be right there. All right, and then here we go. For our action step, air signs, to achieve what this new moon spread is all about, it's going to be right there. All right, so let's get over it. And then we're going to do a nice little cut to see what the overall theme of today is going to be about. See what the overall theme is going to be. One, two, three. Ooh, all right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, everybody. So here we go, guys. Right away, the theme for the card for the new moon spread for air signs is going to be learning how to accept and also learning how to receive. So, or give. Also, learning how to accept and learning how to receive are the same things, but accepting something from somebody, as in like accepting truth, and then receiving goodness, receiving good gestures, receiving help is what's going to be coming up for air signs. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. So here we go. So this is what is going to be going on for the overall theme. It's going to be learning how to receive and learning how to accept. So accept is as in like accepting truths from people, accepting life truths, and then receiving as in receiving help. Okay? So there we go. This is the overall theme, all right? For this first card right here, we're going to go to, this is how we are showing up, air signs, all right? This is how we are showing up. The Hangman, right away. This is how we are showing up. We are showing up feeling fucked. Or, sorry, that's a little bit too rough. You need to calm down, Wanda. That's a new name. That's not nice. So, we are showing up in this way right now, like feeling stuck, feeling like nothing's going our way, in a sense of like how do we do this, man? Things just coming one after another, right? For instance, bills for me just started to rack up, and a new rent agreement just got made, and so it's like, fuck. When I thought things were going good, I find myself in this position again, right? But really, what is it? Like, is it really that we're fucked? Do we see ourselves as fucked? But is there something else here that we're missing, right? So in the idea of like something else here that we're missing, of, we're not showing up fucked, we're showing up in a way of like seeing our problems as where they're at, but knowing with this enlightenment, it's meant for a purpose. The reason of what we're going through is because it's meant for a purpose, right? It's this idea, we know it. Okay, I get it. This is happening for a reason. This is setting me up for something. It's not that we're fucked. Yeah, we might be in a bad situation, feeling that we're messed up right now, or things aren't going so great. Maybe it's because we are having trouble accepting the truth and receiving help. That's why we're feeling we're fucked, or we're the hangman. Sorry, stop with the F words, right? But in this messed up situation that we're in, we get to see how it's a gift and how it's gonna help us. All right. You ever wonder why the hangman had that enlightenment thing on him? Maybe because the situation is meant to help us understand something that we don't see yet. All right, air signs. So what got us here? This is going to be what got us here, all right? So what got us here? Taking on more than we can. We have so many things that we're thinking about, so many things and projects that we want to get started, so many things that we want to do. We're taking on more than we can. There we go. I'm trying to get it in good placement. There we go. We're taking on more than we can. That's what got us here. So the reason why we're feeling like this, connecting to the overall theme of what we need to understand, is because we can't receive and not accepting the help. This is what I mean. Right? We got Six of Cups right there. So how we're showing up is like, man, I'm always in these messed up situations. How do we get here? Because we're putting too many things into ourselves. We're taking on too many thought projects, trying to get too many things started, or thinking about too many things. We're getting distracted from what's really important. Alrighty? So what's our desire? What's our desire? Our desire is to empty everything out. Our desire is to empty our fucking cup right here. Our desire is to mother freaking stop. Is to empty our cup and to just let it run out. Empty it. That's our desire. Okay? Ace of Cups right there, upside down. Empty it. Like, shake it out until there's no more little drops yet. They're just like, And even let that cup air dry. Empty your cup. Air sign. Why do we need it? And a mo. This is a mo right here. We're going into some clarity card right here for air sign. A mo. Tell me what we need to, and why we would need to empty our cup. What's this desire gonna help us get? Okay. For the air signs, I want to know, what's this desire gonna help us get? What's this desire gonna help us achieve? These just fell out right there. Let's see. Oof. We have Sphinx, Ancient Wisdom, upside down. It's going to help us see how we're denying truths about us. It's going to help us see that we don't know it all. And that's kind of hard for us air signs because we're smart and we're knowledgeable. And especially those Geminis, especially those Libras. Aquariuses, I have a little sister. She thinks she's a big know-it-all. Right? So this is what we're desiring, is the fact that we don't know it all. This is what we're going to get out of it. The understanding that we don't know it all. And that's actually a release of pressure from knowing that we don't know it all. All right, here we go. And what else are we going to get out of it? Oof. Accomplishment. We're going to get accomplishment out of it. Well, that comes in upside down. So accomplishment is like, don't think this is going to be something great and grand, like riches or galore. But understanding that we don't know it all is a big release of the pressure of the way society puts on us, on pressure of friends. You could actually, you know what? Why are you asking me? I don't know it. Like, leave me alone. I don't have to take that on. That could be a big thing for us air signs. The release of that kind of pressure to perform like that. So what's going to block us then, right? What's going to block us from that? This is the placement for that. So what's going to block us? All right. So that's what's going to block us right there. This right here, upside down. This is what's going to block us. Not seizing the opportunity. Not going after it. Thinking that it's going to be too much. That's what's blocking us. The work involved. Well, what do you mean? Why do it be a lot of work? How is that going to be a lot of what? Like, how is emptying our cup going to be a lot of work? Well, might have to do a lot with self-control, right? Of saying no. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop trying to figure out other people's solutions for them. You know, stop being an opportunist so much. Let people handle their own shit. That's a way that this card comes up. As the block to show you what's blocking you. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop trying to act for people. Stop trying to perform for people. As these things pop up, try to grab all your attention. All right, air signs. All right, air signs, you got that. All right, we're gonna go into your action step. Right, action steps. Action steps. What is going to help achieve this? What is the one thing that you could do, that you could start today to start emptying your cup and have the realization that you don't know it all? And trust me, it's not an insult. It's a relief. It's a relief to be like, I don't know, and let them figure it out. It's a big relief. All right. So here we go. Action step. Ooh, judgment. There we go. Stop judging yourself for it. Stop judging yourself for it. Release yourself of it. Dude, this is one to be the simplest things ever. You don't need to talk to somebody. You're not going to fall in love and da-da-da-da-da. All this other shit that we get go to readings for. This is some truth right here. Stop judging yourself, air sign. You judge yourself too much. You call your shit out on yourself too much. The different variations of yourself. You judge yourself. This ego of yourself is really fucking strong in air signs. And you call yourself out all the time. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself so much to the point of perfection, to a sense of perfection that doesn't exist. Yeah, Adam, I'm talking to you too, bro. Stop judging yourself. Make mistakes. Get messy. You're welcome. There you go, air signs. Alrighty, I'm gonna do some cleaning up real quick. Gonna do the nice shuffling. Just to kind of like show cleaning of the cards. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Do you have super chat? So generous, love you. Wait, who wants to go next? Hi, Adam, send payment for. Who wants to go next? Yes, I'll take one. Sorry, I just want to know who's going next. All right, Penny, it looks like you just sent a donation too. And then Sonja. All right, so Penny, I'm going to get you in here first, okay? Penny, we're going to get... Penny, did you want to, if you're still here, did you want to get a new moon spread or did you just want to get a spread general reading? Let me know. Alright, we'll just do one more cleansing wipe. Alright, so those are clean. Alright, Oma. Sorry. Penny, if you're still here, let me know. Penny, if you're still here, let me know. Let's do. Still waiting for Penny. Alright, let's do this. Penny, I'm just gonna get started. Penny, you're gonna get a new moon reading. That's what you're getting, Penny. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Penny, let's get you in for your new moon reading. Hey, what's up, Pisces Ray? What's up, Brenda? How's it going? Penny, we're doing new moon reading for you, Penny. We're gonna walk through it. We're gonna go through it real quick. Not real quick, but getting you in. Show me Penny. What's Penny gonna go through this month? What's Penny got coming up? Oh, Penny. One more. One, two, three. All right, Penny, here we go. How you're showing up. Appreciation for what got you here. For how you're showing up. What you're desiring. How to block yourself, unblock yourself from it. How to unblock yourself from it. Yep, got it. Then we're going to do a shuffle for your action step. What's your action step? Show me your action step right here. Alright, that's going to be your action step, right, Penny? Alright, and then we're going to go for your overall theme right now. Okay, overall theme for your new moon reading is going to be... releasing of making sudden decisions. Okay, so 2 of Swords come in upside down. So we're going to be releasing the need to make sudden decisions, right? Being indecisive. We're going to release that need. Okay, we're going to be like, you know what? Universe guide me, however way. All right, so Penny, here we go. Ready? Let's do this. So how are you showing up, Penny? Let's do this. Come over from Light Girl. She recommended you. Nice to meet you. Thanks, Brenda. My little weight pen is not working. All right, so how you are showing up. Let's do this. Show me how Penny's showing up. Ooh. Penny, I feel like you're what this is showing me is how I feel like you're coming up is like you're wanting to show more of yourself, but it's kind of like you're not having encouragement. You want to show more of your real self, your true self. You know, we have, you know, the sun, which will like everything that you show everybody and why they might like you and stuff like that. But we want to start showing qualities of ourselves that we don't normally show other people. Right, so yes, we have the moon and the whole radiance of it gleaming and stuff like that represented it. Like for me, that's coming in as the sun, but there's a part of you that I need to show you. But there's a part of you that wants more, right? How do I do this? You know what? One sec. If that helps with the lighting. There we go. You can see it more. All right. So like for instance, like right here we have the moon and we have that's really bright. There we go. So, bam. camera adjustments. So there we go. We have the moon, right, coming in upside down. It's like I feel this is how we're showing up. We're showing up in a way that we really want to reveal more of ourselves, a part that's hidden, a part that we're wanting to like be known for, something that we felt like might have not have been accepted before. So this is how we're showing up, kind of like an understanding that there's more of us that we want to be seen for, and more of us that we want to be known for. Okay. Now that lighting is super dark. I need to get this lighting right. This lighting is not the business. And there we go. Nah, it's a little better. All right, cool. So here we go. So this is how we're showing up, Penny. Kind of in this feeling of like knowing that we want to show more, and we don't know if it's going to be wanted or if it's going to be recognized by other people with the two dogs down here on the bottom howling at it upside down. We don't know if it's going to be wanted or activated or wanted amongst people or even recognized. It like almost like if we started acting like this way, we might be thinking that we're trying to get attention. We're thinking that people might think of us as in wanting to get attention, right? So here we go. Let's go into like, well, what got us here? Okay, what got us to this thinking? Two of Cups. Someone told you. Someone told you, or you heard gossip that this was for that. I'm just shifting around. Someone told you, or that you heard gossip about it. Right? Someone told you, there was an exchange of information. There was something that was like he said, she said kind of thing that made you start to like think or doubt that, or maybe this is just the kind of company that you keep that is keeping you from not really showing, who you want to be, who you are. Okay. So this is what got us here. You might have heard this information. Okay. Heard this information, and then the way the Pegasus is right here, the double-headed Pegasus, like representing travel or different ways of travel, or like we might think one way but really it's a different way. That could be what's going on right here. They gave you this information and you totally took it in a different way, or they told you something like as they basically they try to tell you something good or something bad, and it's just making you second guess this, which is understandable for this Two of Swords right here. All right, so here we go. What's her desire then? Penny, let's figure out what your desire is. The Hierophant. Of course that's what you want with the Hierophant. The Hierophant comes in because you want to have your, like, not your sovereignty like a king, but you want to have, your wisdom, your understanding that you're good with knowing what you know. You don't want to have doubt in what you know. You want to attain this. The Hierophant comes in is just like you don't want to be subdued or subjugated to the he said, she said type of stuff. You're tired of the drama. You're tired of like people coming through. You just want to have this knowing of knowing better. And then this knowing of knowing better, people just don't bring that shit to you anymore. I feel the lighting is speaking with the cards so true about shedding light onto science. Sincere thoughts. So right here, it's like we just want to be solid in what we think. We don't want to have these doubts that happen over here. We don't want to have these doubts. We want to be secure in all of us and who we are, no matter what people say, because what people say have been putting us in hiding. We want to be secure. This is our desire. The Hierophant is just like, yeah, that's me, and what? Hierophant energy. It's like I earned it to get here kind of energy. And then what's blocking us from being able to get that? Ha! Ha! How perfect is that? What's blocking us? The High Priestess. It might be another person that's blocking us. Another person that's blocking us. Another person that is, that we feel like we might have to go up against. It might even be our highest self. I like to keep it to our higher self. It might be something that we might be going up against, a person, either in our lives that has a big say in how we think about ourselves. Their opinion is really, really big on how we think about ourselves, and this is the High Priestess is coming in to show us that. So, so who is this person? I want to know, who is this person? Who is... How does Penny feel towards the High Priestess in her life that's showing up? Show me, who is this High Priestess? Show me, who is this person to Penny, Osho? Who is this person to Penny? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, friendliness upside down. They mask themselves as a friend. They're not a friend anymore. It's like they just recently, things started to shift and change. Like they changed colors. They're two-toned. They're two-faced. It's a friend that you just realized that is two-toned. Somebody that is not really there for your best interest. So it was friendliness upside down. Right? So it's kind of like two-tone. They might be one way with you and one way or another. So this is going to help you. And you've just recently came to know that through this he said, she said part. And that's why you're holding yourself back on really being who you are. See, but this obstacle of being, okay, yeah, you want to be who you want to be, you're secure in who yourself. So that is working the muscle and being secure around the people that make you feel insecure, no matter if they're talking shit or affecting the environment in whatever toxic way that they are. That's working the muscle of being secure, right? It's not about avoiding it. It's about really having your same spiritual structural integrity and resilience to that toxic energy, to where your light actually permeates that and starts recorrecting the environment, because your energy is bigger than that. So this is where you want. Hierophant wants to come in and be like, "What, bitch? What are you trying to do?" You know, that's what Hierophant wants to do. Hierophant will be like, "What, bitch? What are you trying to start?" So that's the energy that you want, right? And so to identify who this person is, it's somebody that you work with or somebody that's around you that's a high ranking person, or somebody in authority, or somebody in the family member that might be high ranking, or a friend that you've used to look up to, and now they're not that anymore. You're seeing that the way that they are, they're different. Okay? What's up, Ms. Kiff? Right? So that this is, hope that gives more definition on who they are. Okay, to you. They used to be a friend, now they're not. All right, and you will know. All right, so here we go. Action step. What are you going to do for your action step? Let's figure out that action. Oh, I just realized I have myself on Do Not Disturb, and I am supposed to be getting messages from Rachel Jane. All right, cool. So here's your action step, right? This is your action step. Be forgiving. Just forgive them. They don't know what they do. Well, doesn't that mean money? Doesn't that mean income? Financial? That's not how you sound, Penny. But a lot of people would think that. Forgive them. Don't hold any grudges, because I wanted to point out scales right here. Don't judge them. Just treat them equally. Treat them as the way that they would treat you. You know, not in a snarky kind of way, in all kindness as best as you can, but treat it fairly. God will come through in the way. Like, you just be just. As long as you know that you are being just, right-handedly thinking just, in the highest intention of being just in good judgment, being fair, in the highest intention of being fair, like, you know, no, you did this, I ain't gonna do that. Not that at all. In the highest intention of being fair, that's your action step. Just be fair. No decision on how you are with certain people is gonna affect the way that they see you, because the way they see you doesn't matter. The way you see yourself is the way that matters. All right, Penny? That's your action step. That's what's gonna be doable. But being in right-minded action steps. That's it. You know, a lot of this stuff is not the, oh my god, some of this stuff is the simplest things that we just need to recognize in ourselves. And a lot of it can be like, fuck, I totally needed to hear that in that way, in those words, in that sequence, with that image, because my best friend down the street that just told me this 2 weeks ago, it didn't resonate. But seeing it in a card spread, I totally see it now. Thanks, Penny. So what are you guys doing? Who's next? Make sure Jane hasn't messaged me yet. I got a message from Penny. Thanks for the new moon reading. Seems like the live chat is slow to respond. You're welcome. Thank you. I don't know. Is the live chat slow to respond? What's going on, guys? Putting in my links if you guys want to hit up the donation to get in line for reading. Or you guys want to set up an appointment to get in a personal reading with me. Alright? Energies are totally different. You know, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm not going to say it like in a sense like, oh, I'm holding back or whatever. Just saying there is a difference in the energy exchange. There's a balance in the energy exchange. Okay? Maritza, take a general. Alright, cool, general. I have no pieces in my chart. I have no Pisces in my chart. Alrighty. There we go. We'll take a general. Alright, let's do general. For general, what decks do I want to do for general? Okay, I'm falling asleep. All right. Maritza, Sonja, I got you guys coming up next. Wait, Sonja, you said you made a donation, right? Let's do Maritza, cut you coming in, okay? General real quick. Yeah, Sonja, if you want. I'll do this general in the next probably few minutes. Get it done within the next few minutes, and then I'll move on to yours if you wanna. Hold on real quick. Show me Maritza. What's Maritza going through? What does Maritza need to know? Show me. Alright, here we go. Maritza, this is for you. Bam. Here we go. Theme of Earth right here. 7 of Fire. We got 5 of Earth and we got 7 of Fire. this is going to be a bit of what's going on for us right now. We are needing time to be into like this sense of grounding right now with the Five of Earth. Okay? Five of Earth is coming in, the idea of like we need to have some sense of grounding, connecting into like of where we're at and what we want to do next, right? It's just not even daydreaming or rest, but giving ourselves some time to figure out what do we want to do next, what's coming up for us, how do we want to do and achieve what's coming up in this new moon, okay? And then this Seven of Fire comes in. It's time for me. It's definitely time for me. Coming in and seeing the opportunity that we have for ourselves, and if nobody's gonna take it, nobody sees it, then it has to be me. This is that right now. Okay, what are we to know in our general reading? What are we to know? So grounding into what I want to do next, because what you want to do next is all going to be all about you. Okay, Maritza. One, two, three. So, what are you to know? Ooh. All right, here we go. What are you to know? Two of Air comes in, Maritza. Already, it's like you're weighing the options. All right, Sonja, you got it. Rain check. Somebody keep me reminded that Sonja got a rain check. All right, cool. Right here we're looking at ourselves in like two different decisions to come understand, right? They're the idea of two different birds, and you're looking at one more than the other, even though you already have one that's higher, in thought, right? You're kind of like concentrated and focused on this one, right? You're looking at the one that's in the middle. It's kind of like you're analyzing it into seeing like, do I really want this? Is this really where it's at? Right? Is this really where it's at? Is this really where I want to be at? Knowing that you have a higher thought of what you want to do and what you want to achieve for yourself, Maritza. Okay? So it's like, what do I want to do next? What do I want to ground into? Because it's all about me and really choosing it. Really choosing the fact that it's all about me. You're kind of like looking at this one right here where it's like, why haven't I done this before? Why haven't I put myself first before? One, two, three. This is what are you to know. Okay, the decisions that you have coming up. What are you to know? One, two, three. Ooh, the lesson. And that's what's the lesson is like kind of like it's coming into like this is what's keeping you blocked. So the lesson comes in as the world upside down, right? And the world is symbolized by three different worlds and then a lock on the sun. So the lesson is on how making these decisions and being indecisive about not putting yourself first is what's going to block you from this new world, this new era of your life, of what you want to have, right? Like we're all in this new paradigm shift, everything's shifting, everything's becoming anew, but there's this thing of going on that people don't really understand. Well, what is it? What gets me out of this loop? Well, I know I want this next thing, but what is it? What do I do? What do I unlock? Well, for you, really, what's coming up is figuring out what you want to do next, realizing that it's you. You are the opportunity. You're the one that needs to take the opportunity. The opportunity is there for you. Put yourself first, Maritza. Right? You don't need to see it like, oh, well, maybe I can help somebody with this lower one right here. Maybe I can be helpful as I put myself first. No. Just keep yourself first. Don't worry about those anymore. We need to unlock this new thing that you want to have for yourself. It came in upside down, so there's something new that you want to have for yourself. So like even it upside down means like even it shows you upside down. Unlock this and new worlds await you. Bam. I never even seen it like that with the lock being on the bottom when it comes in upside down. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go into her gift. What's her gift? Ooh. 1, 2, 3. What's Sandra's gift? Ooh, 2 of water. Ooh, you got a lot of 2s. Well, you got 2 2s. Hmm. 2 of water. I want to say what it's coming in to tell us for what your gift is like being able to multiply or being able to just not even two waters like just is like it's like more of like an emotion. It's like it 2 waters comes in your gift. It's more like an emotion, right? On how to choose things from now on. It's more of an emotion on how to choose things from now on, or connecting to a feeling of like, okay, if I don't feel like this, it's a no, and if I feel like this, it's a yes, right? So in a way of like helping you connect to the idea of putting yourself first and not being bad about it or getting a bad feeling about it, but really seeing and recognizing what you're going to do next, how you want to have it, right? And seeing that you're going to be the one that has to go for that opportunity and get it, right? Realizing, these are the 2 things, realizing that you need to put yourself first. 2 of air. Even though there's 2, stop weighing out the options and put yourself first. There's always going to be a higher option. You are the higher option. Okay? Why is that important? Because this lesson is needed because you need to unlock the next evolution of you. You've been stuck too long in this area where you're at, right? And 2 of waters, your gift comes in to connect to the 2 emotions that you need to really get you through this area right now, which is it's either going to be a fuck yes or a fuck no. Those are the only 2 things that you need to really connect into on making your decisions. All right? There you go, Marisa. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, so we are leaving.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I was just listening to a message real quick. All right, cool. Ooh. Let's do this. What's next? Who's next, guys? Who wants to go next? Thanks, Adam. You're welcome. Just read that. Oh my God, CJS, you are getting like access into heaven points right now. All right. So let's do this. Let's get ready to do some sage. I need to do some sage. Anybody next, or what signs should you guys think I should do next? Do you guys think I should do fire or earth signs next? Let's do this. Yeah. Fire signs or earth signs or water signs. So fire, earth, or water. You want me to do Taurus? All right, cool. You got it, Jess. Let's do fire. No, earth signs, right? Earth signs, Taurus. So let's get earth signs out of the way. Not out of the way, but let's get earth signs up and going. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. All right, let's get some earth signs in. I just lowered myself. There you go. It's the same height. Alright, okay. Let's do this. Is there music on? How's the music, guys? Alright, cool. I need to change the music too. What am I doing? Alright, here we go. Ooh, you're a cross watcher for Sag. Thanks for letting me know. Cross watcher for you, cross watcher you. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's figure out what's going on with earth signs. Yeah. Show me earth signs. What's going on with earth signs? Alright, we're doing new moon spread for earth signs right now. New moon spread for earth signs. New moon spread for, like, you guys want to see something really cool? Okay, main. Wait, hold on. Wait. Main. Frame. Isn't that one? Yep. Is it that one? Yep. You're welcome. That's what I'm doing right now. You guys want to see something really cool? There you go. Alright, let's get started. Earth signs coming in. Show me earth signs. Let's do new moon sign for earth signs. New moon for earth signs. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Show me earth signs. Here we go. Alright, how we're showing up. Bam, right there. Appreciation for what got us here. Ooh. There's two on this card right here. I know the bottom is Knight of Swords, but I don't know what that other one is, so that's going right there for what we are desiring, right? What we are desiring, highest self's desire. What's going to be blocking us is coming up next. What's going to be blocking us? What could be blocking us? What's blocking Taurus? What's blocking Taurus? What's blocking Virgo? What's blocking Capricorn? Let's do this. What's blocking earth signs? What's blocking the earth signs? Here we go. Bam. That's what's blocking earth signs. Then boom, boom, boom. Shuffle for how we're going to get in these action steps. We're gonna get in these. How are we gonna get on in these action steps? Bam. 1, 2, 3. And then overall theme: Moon upside down for Taurus. A lot of shit coming out. A lot of shit being revealed for us. A lot of stuff wanting to be revealed, but it's kind of like we don't want to say it. We don't want to have it revealed for us. We don't want it to just like come out, right? We want it to be like, want to be able to do it on our own. We want to be able to reveal it, or like it's kind of like information or just this side of us, stuff's coming out that we don't want it to. But in due time, it's just going to be shown. So it's kind of like within this month, we know that the big change is going to happen. So this new moon spread for us earth signs, it's going to be about getting us prepared for this new change that's going to happen, right? So how are we showing up to this? Let's figure it out. Oof. All right. Here you go. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want to. We know we have to break away from an old way that we used to be, but we don't want to. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. We don't want to have to break away. We don't have to give anything away. We don't want to show up in the highest, best possible version of ourselves. You know, we almost kind of like taken advantage of, or feeling that crunch on it, that we're very giving, we're very generous, and it's almost like we're seeing a fault to it sometimes. Okay, but that's already starting to be like a false illusion already, I'm feeling. You know what? I need to put my camera down. There we go. That's almost giving like a false illusion to it already, right? So here we go with that. So here we go with what got us here. All right, this is what's gonna be what got us here. Knight of Cups upside down, because we don't want change. That's right. Knight of Cups got us here because we're avoiding emotional fulfillment. We're avoiding not getting things done, but we're avoiding tackling things in a sense of emotion, right? We're letting things run off and avoiding it. We're avoiding shit. We're avoiding stuff. So here we go with Knight of Cups upside down. Wrong way. We're Knight of Cups upside down. But also I want to point out that river that's on the bottom of the card, do you see it? You got your Rider deck out. Take a look at Knight of Cups and look at the bottom. So it's kind of like this is running away from us. We let things run away from us. This river is running wild. So like that river is running. So we're letting things run away from us. What got us here is that we let things get out of control. What do we desire? Taurus, what do we desire? Or Earth sign, what do we desire? This is what we desire, Taurus. Or Earth signs. We desire not to be poked. No, I'm just kidding. We desire for no confrontation. We desire for things to just go for peaceful ones. This is upside down. We desire this not happening all the time. As soon as one thing happens, another thing pops up, and as soon as those two things get taken care of, 3 more things pop up. So this is what we desire: for things to stop popping up and fucking up our comfortableness that we have, right? The things that we just want things to go smoothly. We just really at some point we just kind of want things to go smoothly. And this is what we desire: things to finally go smoothly and not just have these things popping up every now and then. Okay? So, how are we going to get there? Or sorry, not how are we going to get there. What's blocking us? This is what's blocking us right here. So this is going to go into what's blocking us. Let's see what's blocking us. Ooh, the Hierophant. We have a lot of people telling us. We even have our own internal wisdom telling us. Right? We are even telling our own internal wisdom we have to let go of the control. We have our highest self telling us, but we're ignoring it. We're ignoring our signs. We're ignoring the things that are showing us that we have to let go of control. We even have two friends that might have told us. We even have two people that even told us. You guys ever notice the two people that are in front of the Hierophant? Right? You guys ever notice them? The two people in front of the Hierophant? 1, 2. This is the back of their heads, of their friars. The little bald heads. Like we're showing our stubbornness of not wanting to change. Even the people that are telling us to stop being stubborn already. Even they are even getting over it. So this is what's blocking us. Not listening to what other people are telling us to do. That might help us. That's what's going on. Not what's blocking us. Let's go into why. Amo? In what ways is this blocking us? In what ways is this blocking earth signs, Amo? Okay. In what ways is this blocking us? 1, 2, 3. Oof. Mountain, upside down, goals. Because we're not setting goals. Because if we do this, if we have to change things around, if we have to let go of the control, that means that we have to move things around to gain the control again. We have to gain the control. We have to set goals to understand that this is why this is happening, because we don't have any. We don't have any real set determined goals. I want to do this. Okay, what's after that? Right? So here we go in seeing this. I want to do this. And then highlighted with higher peaks, what's after that? So we're only seeing what's here, what's right. Oh, this is happening. But what's after that? So what's after it after you resolve it? What are the higher peaks than what's right there? So in this like kind of thing, like even your own self is denying it. The reason why is like you're denying it because if you take understanding of it, that means you have to put in the work for it. All right. So action step. You're gonna love this then, Earth signs. Your action step. What would be your action step? Let's figure that out. Action step. There's your action step. Here's your action step right there. That's your action step. David de Lego. How's my live trip? It says I'm good. It says my connection's good. All right, that's my that's it right there. So here we go. Here we go. Right? So here we go. Stop thinking ourselves like this. That's our action step. We're thinking. This is represented by the swords. Our mind is doing this to us. right? So our mind is doing that to us. Our mind is making us feel like we're constrained and we're confined. Again, I wanted to bring into the acknowledgement of this little river that's running away, right? The little river that's running away right here. Same little river that's running away right here. Okay? So in this idea of what's your action step and it's coming in upside down, it's almost like stop thinking of yourself as the martyr. As like, oh my God, this always happens to me. Nobody sees all the work that I do. Nobody sees this. Nobody sees that. Why do I have to change if nobody's going to see that anyways? So, your action step, let go of yourself of being the martyr. Let go of yourself in thinking that this always happens to you, because it doesn't. This doesn't always happen to you. The way you respond, you might always do. The way you respond and react, you might always do the same. But the experience is not always the same. You can't step in the same river twice. You can't have the same day twice. There you go. Boop, 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 boop. Just gonna clean these up real quick. Yes, Maritza. Alright, so here we go. Can clean these up, do a nice little wipe. What's next? Did air signs, earth signs, fire signs next? Again, if you guys want to jump in for a personal reading, just let me know. I'll get you in the chat. I'll get you in. Here are the links to make a nice little. Hey, wait. Here are the links to make a nice little friendly nudge of a donation. Buy me a coffee or so. Pay my phone bill. Alright, here we go. Wiping those out. You're welcome, Jess. All right, here we go. So for bring on the fires, right? Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. Ooh. Let's do one more shuffle. All right. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna go do something real quick. I'm gonna go get some more coffee from my kitchen. Okay. I'm gonna get some more coffee from my kitchen. No, I want to do a nice one. How do you do it? Okay, let's see. Bring on the fires. Ah, come on, Susie Q. You were doing it. No, sorry, Wanda. Let's do this. There you go. All right, so I'll be right back. Go get some more coffee real quick. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Jess, when I get like that capability to assign moderators, girl, I hope you're still with me, man. All right, let's do it. Let's do those fire signs. Here we go. Let's do those fire signs. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Fire signs. Show me fire signs. What are fire signs coming up for this new moon, for this new month? Let's do this. Fire signs. Let's do this. Alright. Bam. Oh. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, fire signs, here we go. What got you here? How are you showing up right now? Boom, boom, boom. How are you showing up? How are you showing up? Alright, here we go. An appreciation for what got you here, whether it be good or bad. There's a reason why you are here for this reason in this moment, right? And then here we go. Let's go into what you're desiring. Okay, that's going to be in the East quadrant, right over there for East. You know what? You need to settle down, Wanda. Wanda, come on. She'll probably want to change her name. But, alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. What are you desiring? What are you desiring, fire sign? There we go, right there for fire sign. And then let's go into what are we blocking? What are we blocking, fire sign? What's blocking us? What's blocking us? What do we need to release? What's blocking us? What do we need to release? 1, 2, 3. Bam. And then let's go into accomplishments. Let's get our accomplishments. Accomplishments tonight. Alright, here we go for accomplishments right off the top. Accomplishments. Alright, and then going into our overall theme for what we are supposed to be experiencing this month. Our overall theme for what we're supposed to be experiencing this month. Show me. Wanda, what is fire signs' overall theme of what they're going to be experiencing this month? My fire sign says earth signs. Oh, forgot to change that up. Thanks, Penny. Forgot I did that. Here we go. Let's go over our theme for fire signs. One, two, three. Ooh, exchanging. All right, fire signs, here we go. Exchanging emotions. And fire signs, we might have a hard time at getting into the softer side of seers, but we are usually like, you know, here we go right now. 2 of Cups comes in upside down, the top of that nice liony red angel coming in upside down. I already want to assume that with Aries, not as the ram, but as Aries, the god being able to fly, right? So, and then also with, you know, it almost kind of looks like Aries' staff right here in the center for fire sign, right? Aries, Aries has a nice little staff, that medical staff, that looks like his staff. Okay, so this is symbolic to you guys, fire signs. So usually in this theme, it's hard for fire signs to exchange neutral type emotions of energies, right? It's usually very okay. But in this way, our overall theme is learning for this month is learning how to not tame our emotions, but how to exchange them like effectively instead of ragey, instead of intense, but exchange our emotions effectively. That's what's coming up for our new moon for fire signs this month. Let us get into how you're showing up. Bam. Ooh, here we go. Right away. For the ladies in the room, Queen of Wands. Right away, fire is showing up as one of their cardinal cards. Right, here we go. Queen of Wands. You're showing up already in fire. You're already showing up ready to do this, right? You're already showing up like this. Already ignited, already fire. But you know what? We might have a stroke of bad luck because of our impulse to go forward so quickly. What I mean by bad luck is, hey kitty, kitty, kitty. So have a little black cat coming right in front of our path. So be careful of that. Be careful of that in that sense of like, you know, we might have something stray along our path that might symbolize be cautious. Okay? Because we are showing up in such intense energy already and fire energy with the Queen of Wands coming up. We got to be careful, as in something might come up in like an omen of showing us of don't get too cocky because something might knock our crown off. Okay? So this is how we're showing up, full on, but a little bit cautious. Okay? Why are we showing up a little bit cautious? So here we are with what got us here. Appreciation for what got us here. Ooh, just the world in general, life. The world in general, the shit just hits the fan. The world just got us here. You know what? And that makes sense now too with the queen coming in like that. With the queen coming in like this, it's like, you know what? Bad shit happens, but I'm still showing up as the queen. The world could throw whatever it has at me. But with the queen, like that, right? And that black cat, I just don't want to ignore that black cat right there. It's telling me that something's coming up this month that you might not need to be aware of, right? But the world is basically what got you here. Hey, Taurus. All right, so the world got you here. This world in situations like the freaking, just not the freaking, but like the world, the way the world has the circle around it. It's like all these actions, all these things are just a part of it all, right? It's just a part of it. Like nothing special. We're just here. We're boss bitches. We're fire signs. We know it. Okay. So here's the thing though. A lot of people can't face that. The intensity of the fire sign, right? That's why we need to understand how to neutralize it. That's how we need to be able to be engaging rather than. This is why we need to be engaging rather than raging. Here we go for your desire. Queen of Swords. This is what you want to desire. Queen of Swords. You want to desire less thinking in your actions, right? You want to desire less thinking of going into, did I do that right? Am I doing this right? Am I investing the right kind of thing? Should I attack? Should I do this? You're investing a lot of time into what do you think you should do. It's like Queen of Wands, yes, you show up raging and on fire, but you could show up a lot more brighter if you stop double thinking. This is what your desire is, to stop with the thinking of doubt in yourself as well. That's where you're at, Queen of Swords. An understanding of what you want to have for yourself. What do you want to achieve for yourself? Did I do that? Anyways, so not achieve for yourself, but just you're double thinking. You're double thinking, you're overthinking. And you might be even spiral thinking into like, that's a little bit too much. I don't know if I want to do that. You know, maybe I need to have more information about this. So this is the desire is to the want for less thought. That's a true thing. A lot of people want to stop thinking so much about stuff. I know I do. Like right now, I'm double thinking if I said it the right way. The want for less thought. Man, my shuffle arm is getting sore. I'm just kidding. All right, so here we go. What's blocking us? Well, what's blocking? It's funny that a lot of these signs, like Taurus and sorry, not Taurus, but earth signs and fire signs are having these two cards in the same area. Not in the same area, but in the same spread. I think earth signs were showing up that way. And for fire signs, they're blocking in that way. So, what's blocking you? Sorry for the interruption. So what's blocking you right here is this thing of just being giving. There's this too much idea of being too giving, thinking that like, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to invest that? Why would I want to invest the time and energy to be neutral, to convey my energy? Why would I want to be giving of my time in that sense? Why would I want to be giving in my abundance if I'm not getting abundance back? It's the kind of thing with fire signs sometimes. They want to be, they want to, it's funny, it's like they want to be given things equally, right? But when it comes down to emotion, it's different. When it comes down to emotion and understanding, it's different. So in this, it's like treating all of it equally. This is the block. This is the release. Coming to the understanding of treating everything the same. Treating what you're getting back as much as you're giving it. So if you're not getting back emotional connection and you're wondering why, are you giving emotional connection? Or like, are you giving it, or are you waiting for the person to shut up already so you could talk? Yeah, fire sign, I said it. Here's your action step. Fire sign, sorry, earth sign, I said it. Did I say fire sign? Whatever. Fire sign? Oh, fire sign. Yeah, fire sign, I said it. Alright, here we go. Fire sign, I just want you to know your earth sign constantly thinks about you. Here's your action step. Stop worrying about it. That's your action step. Ground into what you're doing, ground into what's in front of you. Stop worrying about the way that you're going to show up about this. Stop worrying about the stuff that could amount up if you don't become neutral. Stop worrying about the way that your relationships might be affected by this. There's a lot of worry in here. There's too much worry actually in here. What are you worrying about? Amo, tell us what they're worrying about. What are the fire signs worrying about? But in this action step, tell me what are more detailed action step of what fire signs could do instead of worrying. Like really, what can they fucking do? 1, 2, 3. Alright, here you go. Innocence? Really? Emma? Innocence. Oh, okay. So here she goes. Amo's like innocence. So Amo put out Lily, which is innocence, right? If you're innocent, you're innocent. If your feelings are innocent, there's nothing wrong in being and sharing your feelings. There's nothing wrong in the innocence of sharing, right? So in this one right here, it's almost like a feeling of judgment, a feeling of ungroundedness, a feeling of like, you know, yeah, it just feels like like this is what you're worrying about, right? But really, an innocence comes in as like a connecting to like this is all innocent, sharing our feelings, sharing our emotions. Fire sign connecting, having a relationable connection. We need to understand that they can be innocent. We might have been fucked up in some relationships in the past. We might have had some fucked up relationships that we just got over. Fire sign. And so we might have lost the innocence in the relationships that we have. Right? We might that's what's going on. We lost the innocence in the relationships that we're having. That's what we're worried about. That's why we don't want to invest into sharing our emotions. So we show up so fiery, and because the world has a hard knock life on us, but we want to stop thinking about it, and so we just take too much judgment on it, and because the innocence of relationships is gone. So new moon spread, what's coming to you? What do you need to do? Fire signs? Open up. Open up. Don't be so wild and ragey. The intensity or to the amount of how much you want to be recognized and understood is equal to the amount of how much you recognize and understand in others. You're welcome, fire signs. I can't believe you guys are all watching me for like 2 hours already. All right, what are we doing next? We're doing Pentacles, Earth signs. No, did I do Earth signs? No, water signs next. Water signs, water signs, water signs, water signs. Kind of like Blue's Clues. It's the mail, it never fails. Makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, it makes me wail. Mail. Just kidding. You know you guys love that right now. All right, here we go. Gonna do a little cleaning. Wiping away of these cards. My guests are here. So this is gonna be my last one, guys. So perfectly finishing up on time because I have some guests coming in right now. I have my friend Rachel Jane, the Fire Empress. Go to her channel. She does these amazing crafted meditations that she makes. She writes them herself. She comes up with the music on her own. Yeah. Let me just text her that she could come up.
So we got the pizza, then we had to go back to the house because we forgot eggs for the cookies. So now we have eggs, and we are en route to you. Probably be there within like 5 to 7 minutes. See you soon.
Fin. One sec, guys. Let me go open the door. I gave and gave my feelings backfired on me to where I don't want to put myself back out there again. Thank you, Adam. Yeah. Yeah. That could be the exchange card. The Two of Cups is the exchanging of things, like not giving up on that, Gwen. Hey, come up.
Hi.
Hi, I'm finishing up my stream real quick.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was gonna be done by the time you guys got here. Alright, my guests are here. So yeah, like I said, if you guys know, her name's Rachel Jane, and her fiance just showed up. She has a channel. She does the Fire Empress, and she creates these amazing. She creates these amazing meditations, and like I said, she does all the music. And she just started putting them at a certain frequency so they have a better effect on your like brainwave chemistry. And so yeah, so she's puts a lot of energy and good work into her into her meditations. Definitely a place to go check out. She's awesome, Fire Empress. Yes, she is, Jess Flores. All right, so cups. Here we go. Or yeah, cups. I don't know why I get them confused with pentacles sometimes. All right, cups. Water signs. Here you go. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. All right, right off the bat. First up off the top. How are you showing up? Ooh, no, that's not it. How are you showing up? What got you here? Oof. What your desire is. What's blocking you? Right? What's blocking you? And then ooh. That's weird. You guys are all getting some real signs coming up together. Action step. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Alright, overall theme for you guys for the month. Cups. 1, 2, 3. Bam. How again? Alright, Cups, you guys are having some indecisions right here too. You guys are having too many thoughts going into what you guys want to do. You guys are having this overindulging of emotions and connections to what your next thoughts are going to be, especially with this new moon right up here at the top, okay? So here we go, like that. We have this coming of like deciding of what we want to do. We have this back idea of all this water back here, these emotions that you're going through and having to deal with, especially in the beginning of the new moon right up on the top. Damn, girl, you guys are going through it already, Cups. Let's see what's going on, how you're showing up. King of Cups, not so solid in your... King of Cups comes up for the Cups, upside down. Showing up not so sure of yourself. Already starting out the month that way, not so sure of yourself, of your emotions, not sure in your sovereignty, even the emotion of your decisions. You should have went this way, you should have went that way. That's what it's about. Ongoing it, not so much of not so much of the actionable things it takes to get there, but the emotional energy you're putting into your decision that you made. That you should have went that way, or you should have went this way. All right, what got you here? That's why not taking the right decision. Here we go. We have a 4 of Cups upside down. It's like we had these things already options coming in, and then one more we denied it. We didn't want it anymore. And now we're having an emotional connection to it, like, fuck, maybe I should have did it. Maybe I should have done that. We're having an emotional withdrawal of thinking that we missed out on something coming into this month. So it might be catch up. It might be thinking that we have to do catch up. We're focusing on one thing with the 2 of Swords over here, but we're thinking about another, right? So we're focusing on one thing, but we're thinking about another because we're doing catch up on this emotional... or this opportunity that we feel like we messed up on. Right? Our desire. That's what we think it was. The opportunity that we messed up on is what we didn't want to take on with the Cups being upside down is actually what we think is messing up, is taking this out. Right? So 6 of Wands, the betterness of opportunity, glory, or connection in related goals and related opportunity. That's our desire. That's what we really want. So if we really want that, we really want to achieve that, we got to push this emotional baggage shit to the side, this thinking that we're constantly not enough, Cubs. What's blocking us? What's blocking us? Blocking us. Pentacles is blocking us. Page of Pentacles not having enough like insight for the future, not wanting to go forward, not like this is blocking us, not having enough like joy and light and wanting to do the next thing. We're just focused on what's in front of. We're not seeing the abundance of what's right in front of us. Right? We're not seeing the ideas of the things that we could actually be connected to that are right in front of us. We're stuck. Kind of drifting. Let's go with our action steps. Kind of drifting on the cups right now. Action steps. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's it. What's blocking you is not having focus on your abundance and what you're actually good at. You keep beating yourself up, cups. So what your action step is, start being more connected to who you are. Start being more connected to who you are, what makes you you. Yep. Start being more connected to what makes you in all aspects. The star represents abundance in all the elements, right? So abundance in everything that makes you you. Cups. That's your action step. So for you to go from King of Cups upside down, not feeling who you are, feeling empty and withdrawn, how do you retrieve that? So this whole month, what you're going to focus on is on how to reconnect to you. Okay, Adam, pretty good, easy one. Hey, what's up, Charlie? But that's true. Do you what what other truth do you want other than that? Then you need to remember to connect to you. Especially if you just fucking feel like you got your emotions ripped out of you or not even reciprocated. That's a big thing about cups or water elements. Is that, you're drained of emotion most of the time. You gotta remember, Queen of Cups, you're abundant in everything. That's your action step. Alrighty, guys. That's it, guys. I'm gonna cut it out for that. I'm gonna end it right there because I have guests here and I don't want to be rude. Sorry for the quick cut. If you guys want to get in on any of your own private readings, please hit me up on any of the links that are in the chat. Thank you for you guys' donations tonight. I really appreciate that, and all the energy showing up tonight and being here with me and being on this live, this new moon things and stuff. But yeah. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go. You guys have a beautiful, bright, and shiny day. Thank you guys for being here on the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or on the next idea that I'm having. Maybe I'll come on later on tonight. I don't know. You know what? No, I can't. I need to go to bed early. You guys have a good night, alright? I'll see you guys on the next one.